JB?
We'll find out. And if we don't absolutely know, we're still going to have a good time doing it. And we are live in Pettis at the Pettis High School. What's going on, Dave?
Let's go. Let's go. Hopefully it's not on the page.
And we're live here. And we did have a delay due to the weather. And Ray, anytime there's a, we got the Trojan Network Television here, TNT, and joining us here at SD Bobcat Nation. Anyway, my name is Amador Ramirez, and I'm joined by Ray Ramirez, Ryan Franco, and we're going with our small score cam today, Ray. But anytime there's weather, you're gonna move the location to a artificial nice field here in Pettis and North Beach County. But who are we looking at right now, Ray, as far as our gold-clad purple number team right now?
I believe it's Varsity. I think it is Varsity. You got 21, Travis Hennig. I see number 65, Enrique Ramirez. I see 74, Oscar Villarreal. So I believe it is the Varsity team.
We did have some action earlier, just wrapped up. I think you get so many plays on offense, so many plays on defense, and it was Woodsboro and Pettis. So now we're going to have...
I think we're starting offense, too.
We're going to have Skidmore-Tynan going on offense here. Again, we're in Pettis at the Pettis Independent School District in Pettis, Texas. North Beach County. We're in North Beach County rather than south. The weather is moving south. We should be clear of the rain, and we're going to just watch our second scrimmage for Skidmore-Tynan here this evening before they get ready a week from tomorrow night, Ray, in Natalia.
Yes, sir.
Non-district, but you got to do the non-districts, get ready for district, get ready for playoffs. And anyway, here we go. And we're not going to call any particular names out as we don't have the numbers necessarily assigned yet, although good defense there. And I'm going to have to, I'm going to probably zoom out just a little bit here. I don't want to miss the action, but at the same time, I want you guys to be able to enjoy some of your players out there. These guys are we're the fans, Ray.
Yes.
Looking at these upcoming stars. You're right, on the right edge, you can see Travis Hennig. His brother's right below us right now. Good old L.C. Hennig and his mom and dad. Second play from scrimmage for the Skidmore-Tynan Bobcats, man in motion. Some of them don't have numbers in purple, but the run up the middle, that does look like Morgan Shannon.
Yes. And I believe the first pass intended was for Jesse Uriales.
Jesse back. All right, good to see Jesse Uriales back. I don't know if he's going to be sporting number 7 or number 88.
It might be number 7. Seniors usually get their pick of the number they want, so if he was 7 last year and the year before, he'll pick 7.
Again, this is only the third play from scrimmage. We're just getting underway. The second of 2 scrimmages prior to the 2025 football season for Skidmore-Tynan. Got a pistol formation, man in motion. And to give to the back. Good run to the right. I'm going to keep with my left hand, and then it's 3 plays so far from the line of scrimmage. They all start at the they're moving them back a little bit. Officials have to get their scrimmage and their practice in too. A couple out there that I am familiar with from the B County area out there officiating, Mr. Eloy Rodriguez from our Coastal Bend College School Board, and Bernie Sines as well from B County. I don't know.
I guess it's a restart. I guess they hit their 4 plays.
But they only did the 3. But if it was a fumble, you'd go back to the original line of scrimmage. So David Garcia with the observation. I don't know. We'll have to go back to the replay. It could have been a fumble where they reset everything, and now the give to the left for about 3 yards. Good gang tackling by Pettis right there, Ray. Thank you, man. Best to the Trojans. Keep up. We're going to be watching them. Trojan Network. TNT, David Garcia III. Here in Pettis. Taking a look at Bobcats and the Pettis Eagles. Maroon clad. We'll go a little bit closer. Do a little pinch on the screen here to make it, of course, once I do that, Ray, the big play comes. Here, yes. Skidmore-Tynan about to get their big play in here. Quarterback roll into the right side.
And hit immediately. So that's number 7 on that left side. And the one near the quarterback. And we do have 19 people joining us on ST Bobcat Nation.
Welcome to ST Bobcat Nation, folks. ST Bobcat Nation along with ST Lady Cat Nation. Right now we're covering volleyball, except we're not in Brownsville. There's a Brownsville tournament going on right now. And Misty McDonald Zamonic will be giving me some footage so I can get to you guys later. But couldn't make the Brownsville trip. I was in San Antonio and barely made it back in the weather. And I hit a deer and messed up my car though, Ray.
Oh, wow.
I didn't. Yeah, I'm going to have to get some repair done to my car. In Karnes County. It's all good. It wasn't too bad.
And hit immediately in the backfield.
They need to put those deer crossings somewhere else, right? You know, if they put them somewhere else, I wouldn't have hit that deer.
I bet the deer saying, put the road somewhere else.
Put the road somewhere. We haven't had to move this camera too much, Ray, which is always not a good sign for the offense.
Yes.
They're back at the 30, and so the Skidmore-Tynan offense on the field right now. And they had a slow start last week and then both Palito Blanco, but we saw some good things now.
Yes.
We got Travis Hennig out to the right. I don't know if it's is that Mason Swinney at the quarterback position?
Mason Swinney at quarterback position.
And he's wearing the purple. Over to 22. That is Connor Santry who takes the hit. Connor Santry, the freshman, talking to his dad earlier, Will Santry, and he held onto the ball and took the hit and made a few yards up to the 36. So that's a good little passing catch from Swinney to Santry.
Yes.
I think we're going to see a lot of that this season. I'm not really keeping up with the I'm looking at the reps, but like I said, I've only noticed a little bit of movement on that line of scrimmage up to the 36 for Skidmore-Tynan. But good catch and run after catch by Santry. Over on the left side, we got a runner out there. Still going all the way up to the 45. Now the offense seems to come to life a little bit, Ray.
Yes.
If you're just joining us as ST Bobcat Nation, my name is Amador Ramirez, along with Ray Ramirez. We got Ryan Franco, who right now has a night off, but he's joining us. We're going to have a late dinner tonight with Ryan. But he normally is running the electronics. So if the camera's not going right, we're running it on ScoreCam right now off the phone. So we'll get our complete setup soon enough when the regular season approaches. So Swinney in the shotgun, and he's got one back, kind of in the pistol formation. Give it to the left side. And catch that number. I don't know if it was Shannon or not.
Flag comes out, face mask.
That's going to tack on 15 yards. And we had, again, David Garcia III, who's doing a wonderful job with the Trojan Network, TNT, for the Beeville Trojans and the Lady Trojans as well. We got an ST Bobcat Nation, and it was a path I decided to go. Ray calling baseball, and then I was calling softball, and we were having a little bit of conflict. So I thought, hey, why don't we just give the ST Lady Cat Nation, the Lady Cats, their YouTube channel, and we did that. But right now it's football time, so ST Bobcat Nation. Give to the right side,
nice
a
hole.
good run. Still on his feet. Morgan Shannon to the left side. Taken down finally
That was a nice
Morgan
hole by that
Shannon.
offensive line.
I don't know if you have all the linemen out there right now, Ray. You we know that one of the linemen is your own Enrique Ramirez.
65, Enrique Ramirez. Number 70 is William. I believe number 74 is Oscar Verreal. Number 44 is Anthony Verreal.
Yeah, we spoke with Oscar Verreal last week's interview, and he likes to open up that. He likes to take on the blocker, and that frees up
The linebackers.
the linebackers. One of them, Travis Hennig. So now we're going to. There was no crossing of the goal line, but some
Good yardage.
good yardage there with Morgan Shannon, and earlier the passing catch from Sweeney over to Connor Santry, number 22, who's coming up from junior high.
Yes.
You know, so he'll be hopefully on the highlight reel quite a bit. I know Morgan Shannon will, along with Mason Sweeney. We haven't seen everyone yet. We saw a little bit of Jesse Uriales. Of course, he got the good hard hit placed on him, but he's going to. I asked him about the number. I said 88 was a good old what's his name, Michael Irvin. But I mentioned the more modern and today the CeeDee Lamb, CeeDee Lamb, I believe it was. I asked him a little bit about, hey, he had a purple jersey at practice. He didn't want to give away any secrets.
Yes.
Whether or not he's going to. I got a feeling he's going to be on the passing end along with Connor Santry and Morgan Shannon. I'm sure they're going to kick him out of the backfield for those short passes, because once you get him out in the open, he's going to be a danger to any. So now we're going to see the Bobcats defense, Coach Jayling and his assistant coaches getting everybody pumped up. So nobody has scored, but we saw a couple of good plays there. And as you mentioned, Ray, you give credit to the running backs, but if it's not for that front line opening up those gaps, that running back's not going to have any success.
Woodsboro is going to be on offense now.
And we'll see how the Bobcats can do here on their first sequence of defensive plays here. So Woodsboro is going to be on offense here. Now we got some green on there, Ray.
Yes.
And going against our purple and gold, and they're going to have some offensive plays. We got a gap over there on the right side, and now it's a foot race. He's going to take
That
it.
comes out.
Flag on the play.
And I believe it was going to be holding.
And there's a little bit of a flag over on the 45-yard line, but nonetheless, speedster on the right side. And Ray, same thing happened. Maybe not to this extent, but
Right.
Benbo Palito Blanco, the first two defensive plays by Skidmore-Tynan. They let them get to the outside, and then they get right side and then the left side.
Yes.
And while it's a penalty, it doesn't count. Rather, the touchdown doesn't count. But, of course, Coach Jayling's going to be thinking about that one.
Yes.
Second defensive play for Skidmore-Tynan.
And
Getting
going
in there. Nowhere.
Hennig quick to get on that tackle.
Travis Hennig was there initially, and Morgan Shannon looks like he's in there as well. Or is that 6? It's going to really help when the season starts and we can get all the
Yeah,
numbers
when we
down.
actually get numbers and names.
We get all the numbers in. I have a problem. My brain has a problem with 8 and 6. I have a little dyscalculia.
And we got 26 people on view now.
Thank you for joining us at ST Bobcat Nation. Amador Ramirez with Ray Ramirez, along with Ryan Franco, and a host of Bobcat fans here. This is exciting. Back to well, I got a little fool there. And Skidmore-Tynan packing it up there in the middle. So giving up a big play at the beginning, called back on a penalty, Ray.
Yes.
But now closing those gaps on defense. You mentioned the linebackers. You mentioned Oscar Verreal, Travis Hennig. What number is Enrique sporting today? Is he on the
He's
55?
65, but he actually missed practice on Wednesday because he didn't feel good, so he lost his starting position at defense.
It's kind of nice to have a player like that backing up too, though.
Yeah.
He's going to be a power in there in the middle on offense and defense. Back to throw goes the quarterback. Incomplete. Well, it helps it if you do miss a practice.
And there he goes. He's going.
There he
now.
is. There goes number 65. Part of that lineman's challenge in Waco.
Yes. So was number 77, Jose Flores.
Jose Flores, number 77, getting a little breather there. You know, sometimes I go back to the replay on YouTube, and I just like to watch the defensive line, the offensive line. Let's be honest, you know, when you're watching the game live, you're watching the running backs and the quarterback and the receivers, but I like to go back and watch the linemen and the linebackers, the secondary.
Yes.
You got number 8 Morgan Shannon there on defense. He's out there at the taken down abruptly. You know, Ray, it's turned into a pretty nice evening.
Yes.
So, Ryan, what's the temperature? I'm going to say it's a cool 85.
It says 80 degrees.
80 degrees. What's the humidity? It was 100% a while
It
ago.
was.
I've been in the rain all day long. All right. Bobcats on defense. See if they can close the gap. That's a good run, Eagles fans in attendance here. Now, it was Pettis on defense earlier, right?
Correct.
Okay, I wanted to make sure because so if you're just joining us, Skidmore-Tynan had their offensive possession against the Pettis Eagles, and now it's Woodsboro's offense, and
they're on
taken
them
down quickly.
The defensive line.
74 in there along with
75, Ethan Herrera.
Oscar Verial, Ethan. I know there's an Ethan Garcia, but was that Ethan Herrera?
Herrera, yes, sir.
I got Ethan Garcia on the cross-country team. I don't know if Ethan Garcia is playing football. In goes number 24, bumping into Morgan Shannon. And the little shovel.
Not going anywhere.
Little shovel pass for
Ramirez. Ramirez with the tackle.
Bottom of that pile, helping him up is Hennig. Enrique Ramirez, number 65. And Ray, I don't know, is he going to don 70 or what's he going to be?
Yeah, he's we already got the number 70.
He got the 70.
He's got it on his mind already.
Haven't put the decals on the helmets yet, have you?
No, not yet. But they're going with different uniforms this year. I know that for sure. They're going back to the gold and back to the school colors.
Yes. I know there was a little bit of a switch over that darker, like black.
Yeah.
And I heard different comments about that, but, you know, they still look cool, you know. I'm not but purple and gold. And that's a defense right there, getting a good work there for Skidmore-Tynan. So we've had one sequence of Skidmore-Tynan offense against the Pettis defense, and now we've had the Skidmore-Tynan defense versus the Woodsboro offense. And let's see what we've got coming up next, right? I got a itinerary, if you will, not so much an itinerary, but a schedule of the reps and the snaps and so forth from Coach Jaling. But I write them down, I read it, and then I get into the game and I forget about it. I just enjoy the action as I see it, and we call it here as we see it. But Skidmore-Tynan Bobcat Nation again next Friday night. We will be bringing you the action as the season begins in Natalia against the Mustangs. You see a little bit of the.
I believe Woodsboro is going to be on offense and Pettis might be on defense now.
We're going to keep it here then and just bring you some footage from Woodsboro, and give them some time too. You know, Ray, I always talk about we're here with ST Bobcat Nation, but
Yes.
and I'm here next to a class act, and Ray Ramirez, always a professional, but we always we try to stay non-biased, but we also support our district, our region, our area, our state, the great state of Texas. So, you know, we know that we got parents over there rooting. As a matter of fact, we were looking for Trey Charles, I believe, is out there for Pettis, and I know his grandmother is up there somewhere. We were trying to pick her out over on the far end, but Ryan seems to think and Ray's right smack right there, right on the 48, right?
Yes.
Right, guys?
Yep.
I could be wrong. We'll have to call her later, Yolanda, if you're watching, well, obviously you don't have your phone in front of you, but we are happy that you guys are joining us from Woodsboro, from Pettis, and from Skidmore-Tynan, and we do represent Skidmore-Tynan Nation. And we'll keep it here to bring the action for the Eagles and the Eagles. Have we ever done Eagles versus Eagles?
I don't think so.
We've done Bobcats versus Bobcats.
Bobcats.
Refugio Bobcats, Bloomington Bobcats.
Yep.
We always have the Battle of the Bobcats whenever we play either Woodsboro or...
In baseball, we had a battle of North B County and South B County.
yes,
And
absolutely.
softball, same thing.
And while we're waiting here, let's remember our other two programs that are currently going on right now, athletic programs. Skidmore-Tynan always up there exemplary with our academics, but we've got volleyball happening right now in Brownsville, in the Brownsville tournament. I believe, Ray, they got like 3 games today. They stay overnight, and they got 3 matches tomorrow, and then they got 3 matches on Saturday. And let's go ahead and bring you the action over here with Pettis and Woodsboro. But they've got like 9 matches going on here. It's a tournament, and you certainly want to win as many as you can. It's not
Right.
district, but they're getting themselves ready for district. So I was not able to make it to Brownsville. I was in San Antonio, made it back here to South B County, found out we're going to be in North B County, thanks to Ray Ramirez. I appreciate that. So when they come back, you know, 9 matches of volleyball is a lot, and I've had so much fun. I was able to join them in the Woodsboro tournament where Skidmore-Tynan came up. It was a heartbreaker, Ray. It went down to the championship match for the tournament. It was Woodsboro and Skidmore-Tynan. They're going to meet again, you know. And Woodsboro took the third set, the deciding set, 19-17.
Oh, wow.
So they went into what I call extra innings.
Right.
You know, you gotta get to 15, but you gotta win by 2.
Yes.
And it was a heartbreaker, but nicely done inside by the Pettis Eagles. But it was a heartbreaker. They came back and played an undefeated and a formidable opponent in Orange Grove and fell short there too. But now they're hoping to bounce back at the Brownsville tourney, come back with as many of those 9 matches as they can. I'm not being able to be there, but Misty McDonald Zamanek is actually over there right now, and she's going to try to get me some footage, and we'll be able to give you some of that action maybe sometime tomorrow afternoon, and y'all can enjoy some Skidmore-Tynan Lady Cat volleyball. And there's one other one, Ray, and that's the good old cross country
Which I'm repping the shirt from 23.
from 23.
When Murray was there.
Yeah. I was telling everybody that I did participate in cross country, and yeah, Ray, I got lost. They had to use a calendar on me. Now, actually, I was pretty good long distance runner, probably because running away from my 8 sisters, you know, I had to run miles to get away from them. But it's all good. But we've got a good team. I do have at ST Bobcat Nation, ST Lady Cat Nation, also on YouTube, and also at ST Bobcat Nation Facebook. I have the introductory promo video, and also head over to Facebook and also to ST Lady Cat Nation and meet the volleyball team, the varsity volleyball team. And so, Ray, what I want to do next, you talked about, and maybe you need to, you'll have to be able to update me on it. I would like to do a intro for the varsity, at least
Football.
get the varsity football, where the way they did it in old school. I don't know if you ever remember. I'm older than you are, but it was called a Bob Hope, and he would do the collegiate intro, and they'd all come out like from behind a curtain, and they would go like Ray Armidas, number 62, Harvard, left tackle.
Oh, I remember.
And then they run on, and I'm hoping to do that, Ray.
Right.
You know, I'm keeping you off of the
Oh no, you're fine.
the
You're
audio
fine.
here. I told
They always tell me
Steve-
I got a big voice.
I told C1A to do a little research. Ryan, little research. We get ourselves mic'd up. We don't have to be kissing the camera over here. We need some wireless mics in the event, because we're just using Score Cam right now.
Right.
You can kind of see we're just kind of going off a phone, and yeah, I'm loud, Ray's loud. So we're hoping that we can get by with it for most of the time. Sometimes a little rough when we're doing interviews, but I have certainly appreciated you guys that are just joining us on ST Bobcat Nation. We've got Woodsboro and Pettis. It's their turn to go offense, defense right now. We're giving them a little bit of coverage here.
And a run by the quarterback. Woodsboro Eagles.
But certainly share the link. We're here. I know Ray loves what he does. He's a real professional. I love what I do, and we want to get as much exposure to the athletes at Skidmore-Tynan. You know, we know that they're academically exemplary. Skidmore-Tynan always coming out at the very top, Ray, with A+, you know.
Yes.
We've got great staff, great people. Fumble. And that one was a little extracurricular. That
Yes.
kind of fumble. You got to practice your tackles, you know. And so,
Yep.
But
And there's a flag coming out.
there comes a late flag. You got to also, everybody has to practice, Ray.
Yes.
The players have to scrimmage, and this is it for them. And then the officials, for all the mistakes they're going to make later on. I say that sarcastically. But even the yard marker, the down marker, and you and you probably don't need practice, but I got to get the rust off me, get going and make sure that we're all good. Ryan hasn't had any practice. Ryan, are you going to be good to go?
That should be good.
You should be good. Ryan doesn't need practice. He's like Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott doesn't need any practice. I get mad when these multi-million-dollar players are on the sideline doing nothing. I think they should be out there getting hit even at preseason. Wow, they don't want to get hurt. But I thought, well, that's part of the game.
Yeah.
If you're going to get hurt.
Yes, sir.
I know, but I was talking earlier with Will Santry, and we were talking about what I call Iron Man. You had no choice but to play
both ways.
Both ways.
We did it in
and
when I
special
was in school.
teams.
Yeah.
And special. And when you were at 2A or 1A,
Well, we were at 3A and we still had Ironman football.
you still had it.
Yes. Yep.
All right. Something we gotta change here, Ray. What we got going now?
I believe I think we're going to defense. I'm not sure.
Well, we're gonna keep the flow going. We had nobody cross the goal line. Now Woodsboro did on offense against Skidmore-Tynan, but there was a holding call, which might have been what sprung the runner loose.
Yes.
We have had Skidmore-Tynan on offense with some big plays. We had Morgan Shannon, who busted a big one here, and also a good catch, hit, and run after catch for Connor Santry. And Sweeney, I think, is going to be fine. The only problem with you're in the stands. is we have people tapping the stands, and we're going to get vibration, and I apologize. You can't really tell people not to get excited, so I'm sorry if there's a little bit of...
Yeah, I believe we're going in defense.
We'll be on defense, and
Yes.
then it's got to be Pettis on offense, then I believe. Maybe not. Because we've already been on defense with Woodsboro.
Yes.
So you guys out there at ST Bobcat Nation, a week from tomorrow night's, I don't know if it's 7 or 7:30. I don't know why the earlier games seem to be at 7, and I could be wrong. Early in the season, but I know Ray's got the information.
7 o'clock.
Yeah, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. We say that, Ray, because we've gone worldwide with ST Bobcat
Yes.
Nation. Everybody in the world watches us. 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. The Skidmore-Tynan Bobcats march into Natalia to take on the Mustangs, and that'll be the first one. And our home opener is the following week, and it's Kennedy. Yeah, you can go down the roster. You can go down the schedule if you like. You had it right there, Ray. We're just going to keep it right here for some of the action.
Yes, the 29th of August, Natalia away, 7 o'clock. The 5th of September is a home game against Kennedy, 7:30. The 12th of September is Yorktown at home at 7:30. And then on the 19th of September, we travel to Odom, 7:30. And that will be pre-district.
And then the
non-district
bye.
games. And then the bye. And then 3rd of October is the first district game against Three Rivers, and that'll be in Three Rivers. And then after that will be homecoming on the 10th of October against Fremont. And then away game on the 17th of October in Rivera Coffer. 24th of October, we do not have the long drive to Santa Maria.
We do not. Thank the Lord. Thank you, Jesus.
31st of October, Halloween night, we are traveling to Refugio.
So we're going to be in Refugio on Halloween
on
night.
Halloween night.
Whoa.
And then the 7th of November, we are at home, last game of the season against Freer, and that'll be Parents' Night.
There's the season. And you always are going to have that, the what I call the Refugio effect. You know, they're always up there in the top.
Yes.
Well, they're number one. You can't get much better than that. But then you look at some of the other teams, like Three Rivers has always been a tough opponent.
Yes.
I'm curious about that. Maybe that pivotal game will be the Santa Maria game, because while we were competitive, we felt we had a shot,
Yeah.
and fell short. To the left side. Oh, what a hit! Now tell me who number one is.
I have no idea who number one is. You know who number one is? Dean Carragher? Yes, Dean Carragher.
Carragher. Whoa.
And they might have thrown the flag because he jumped over the
He
ball
jumped over
carrier.
the player?
Yeah, he walked over him, so.
You can't celebrate anymore.
No.
That was worth celebrating, though.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't want to do it that way, but that was worth celebrating. Got to keep it professional, but I missed the first name. Did you say? Was that James Carragher? Did you say James?
Dean.
Dean Carragher.
Dean. Like
Okay,
James Dean.
I know James. James is QBing on JV, right? This is wow. I don't know where a star is. That's good. Got to get those former players down there to come up here and talk. Well, I want to. That was one. I'm gonna go back and watch that one on replay. Whoa. That's a player that was not in.
Came out of nowhere.
I didn't. Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah.
Good surprise. No more secret weapon there. That was beautiful. I hope my camera was pointing in the right direction. Right? Hey, it's scrimmage for me too. I'm gonna mess up. Now, when I show it, if I missed it, I'd go like, it's right on the right side of the screen. This is how it happened.
We lost power.
We lost power. Blame it on some technology. Okay, I may have to zoom. I'm gonna have to zoom out, because this or I'm gonna tell the the little girl on the left side not to tap her foot too much. I got to be able to zoom in. Normally we're going to be in a place, especially at home, where we'll have stability in the press box, but sometimes we don't have that
Yes.
option, Ray. And we've had some crazy crazy locations to have to in the stands. I love being in the stands, honestly.
What was it? Santa Maria, that long travel, right? We sat in the stands.
Yeah, we did. And we always ask, you have room for us? And usually, Ray, it's no room in the
Well,
inn.
no, we get yes, we do have room, and then we get there and they're like, I'm sorry, guys, we gave y'all a spot.
Yeah, and I don't want to say which places those were, but oh no, whenever you get there, oh, we got plenty of space, and then you get there and there's not any room. Good coverage there. That looks like Santry out there playing on that. And number 10. We keep saying number 10, and we haven't gotten to know number 10, but it's like a pretty athletic player there. It's not like Enrique comes home and gives you all the names, right?
No.
Coach did tell me he's going to have the roster finalized after tonight, and I told him, hey, I want to go early or whenever to get the introductions
Right.
done, and we'll do a little video promo like we did for cross country and volleyball. It's just a few more football players than there are.
Well, just to give you well, after this play, I'll let you know what.
Let's see who's going to make a hard hit here. You got Carragher over on the. Let's see what happens now. There's that hit. I saw that. They're gonna have a little bit to contend with the opponents when they see Carragher on the right side. A stocky player. It looks like he comes with some muscle.
Well, what I was gonna say is, I know this year every Friday home game there will be school, and that's when they will be doing the pep rallies.
Oh, okay.
So any home game we have on Friday, there will be school for all
Do you
three
know the
elementary
times
junior
on the
high.
pep rallies?
It's usually around 3 o'clock, 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Yeah, we're expanding. Maybe we can start streaming some pep
Oh,
rallies.
they do get loud though.
Absolutely, that would be great. We don't even have to talk. We just run a camera.
Especially when the elementary's there.
We're gonna have to come up with Dean Carragher. The dean is in when he makes a hit. The dean is in the building. That was nice. We in the 70s yet, Ryan?
We just got a message from Kyler saying,
Oh my goodness! Thank you. I know that James is Will's son, and now Dean Thomas Carragher, old A&M College Station. Tight end, it's his freshman year at College Station. Say no more when you said Thomas Carragher.
So even when we're there, we still get messages from people. So Kyler Wilson, thank you for that.
Thank you, Kyler. Mr. President. Kyler Wilson.
But we do miss that old what's his name? The running back from last year, his son.
Oh,
Colton
absolutely.
Lopez.
Yeah, I keep thinking and that happens, with transition into another level. Oh, Colton Lopez, I will never forget the power runner that he was, and I wish him the best as he moves on.
Yeah, I believe him and Chase ended up at Texas State, didn't they?
Well, Kyler will answer that, but it was over in. I think it was over in.
Where did Chase? Shiner.
Yeah, Shiner. Yeah, Shiner University. Yeah. Yeah, we had that celebration when they were over at the gymnasium at the Dubose event, the Wayne Dubose Event Center. Wayne and Maverny Dubose Event Center. Great people. I remember them when I was in school. They were there. So no one, well, one score was called back, but other than that, Skidmore-Tynan playing some pretty good defense here.
Oh, and they're going to call pass interference on
Pass
that.
interference, of course, 10 yards. And coverage out there, the numbers. My only problem here when we film, when we stream or broadcast in the stands is the people.
And I believe we're going to offense now. And Woodsboro's going to go to defense.
And you heard it from Ray Ramirez. Skidmore-Tynan on offense. Woodsboro will be on defense. I believe we're going to play a live quarter. If the scoreboard goes on later, we're gonna do our scoreboard, I guess, at the bottom here in score cam. We're running score cam. When we go all out, we use the open broadcast system, OBS, and we have a different scoreboard. And we play commercials. We really haven't gotten into any of that at this moment. The thing about high school football, it's so fast, you really don't have time to play commercials.
Yes.
You can do on the air commercials, those are easy, but you're like, bring it back, bring it back.
And we're up to 44 views on ST Bobcat
Thanks.
Nation.
Yeah, thank y'all for joining us. Ray's looking at the comments, and I am not, but I got my technology is on the tripod right now. And so, as Ray pointed out, Skidmore-Tynan will be running some offense. Let me go in a little bit so you guys can see. And Woodsboro will be on defense, and nobody has crossed the line except on a callback, holding call. So we're really up there on the left side. Quarterback still on his feet.
And there's a flag in the
There's
back.
a flag, I'm sorry.
2 flags.
Quarterback went to the left, cut back inside. There's flags, 2 flags, as Ray mentioned, on the field. Again, I scrimmage. I'm learning my camera movement too, and I'm just running my phone right now. So
We need to oil those joints again.
yeah, that's true. It's so true because you got to have just the right tension on this bar and this little, and then everything is smooth. Otherwise, it's like, gotta need the WD-40, right? Call it ST40. WD-40. All right. And Skidmore-Tynan, he got 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side in the shotgun. Quarterback in scrimmage running, wearing purple. Pass to the flat. Incomplete. I was going to say we have a bigger crowd than the home crowd, and we do. But we've got Skidmore-Tynan and Woodsboro represented here. And over on the far side is Pettis. And Pettis got in on the early action but with Woodsboro, and I believe it was kind of JV action more. But
Right.
I don't know if Woodsboro has just a varsity, they're one team or not. But
Right.
I think everybody's kind of mixing it up. And they stand him up right there at the line of scrimmage. Running back number 30 for... I know Coach Jailing had sent me the different sequence of plays, and he did put ST1. I don't know. Are we looking? Do you think we're looking more at the junior varsity?
We're looking at ST2 right
Yeah,
now.
ST2.
Yeah, when he was calling offensive line, he was saying O2, which means offensive line 2.
So we're seeing some of the backups and what
Right.
we're going to see at JV action, which, by the way,
And that's Anthony Verreal.
Anthony Verreal. He's got good hands. And once he works out the pass catch, and would it be safe to say then we might be seeing James Carragher in the purple?
Yes.
James Carragher in the purple, who is Will Carragher's son, and we just saw Dean Carragher, Thomas Carragher's son. That's beautiful, which means he's around here somewhere. Gotta go meet up with Thomas. I know Thomas, a star with A&M at the Aggies at College Station.
I see Gavin Wittenauer over there.
I thought I recognized him. We got Colmanetto and we have Shannon right in front of us. They gave us a lot of exciting play in the backfield. Colmanetto
and Lopez, the pair of running
go
backs.
back to Logan Shannon. We go back.
Yes.
And of course, under center, Chase Shannon. And now we get a little surprise there on that right side with Dean Carragher. That was a good surprise having him. We're kind of we're not in hype mode right now. This is scrimmage for us too. We're just kind of bringing you the action, and we can't wait till the season starts. Rolling to the left is Carragher. Hit the receiver.
Anthony Berrial again.
Anthony Berrial. James Carragher's going to, freshman. I think we saw Connor Santry, freshman, receiving, well, you saw one reception where he got the hit, but he stayed on his feet, and last week
he had that 50-yard catch and carry.
That one came from Sweeney, right?
From Sweeney. Yes, sir, from Sweeney.
I know we had the Quinteros, and oh, there he is.
That's going to be a flag, block in the back. And 4 flags come out.
Well, everyone is deciding that we're going to get rid of all our laundry. That's a catch from Carragher and I know Mr. Santry pointed out that Connor was going to play on both sides. He's going to play on the JV on what we call, Varsity 1, Varsity 2, both times. And a little timeout here. Man, Ray, it's been a crazy day.
Yes.
I've been probably 90% of my travel was rain today, making it back from San Antonio. And then I thought, I made it. And then Coach, I asked him, is there going to be a scrimmage? And he's like, let's double check on that. And then you tell me it's in Pettis. So I'm driving. Yeah. Let's just keep going.
Well, like I said, Enrique called he called my wife at like 5 o'clock, 5:02. By 5:03, I was calling you, telling you, hey, the game got changed to Pettis. So.
And how was dinner? You went to...
I went to Vallarta there in Skidmore. It was good. I had the special, the quesadilla plate today.
Yeah, I like the Skidmore Vallarta. It's a great place. And I always say I love the Dairy Queen at Skidmore because they make their Hunger Busters extra special. I don't know what it is. And when I said that, the lady there said, well, this is what we do. I mean,
the manager?
Special, I don't know who it was.
Elena Pettis is the main person there in Skidmore.
She convinced me, and you do put a little extra.
Peña, I'm sorry, Elena Peña.
But there was a little extra love or something, I don't know.
Yes.
It went into the Hunger Buster at Dairy Queen. I just told Ryan we're going to Chili's now. I may change my mind.
And are we going to defense or offense?
It looks like we're going to be on defense, and Pettis will now go on offense. Bring some of that action to you. And it would be defense second string probably, yeah. And it looks like...
Well, Enrique's in there. I see Ethan Herrera in there. Dylan Clark is in there.
I think
Travis Hennig. No, I believe that might be the
That
varsity.
doesn't look like Dean Carragher. That looks more like James Carragher on this near side. Taken down finally there on the left side. I don't know if that's Travis Hennig or... They've got to be able to contain those runners.
Yes.
And that's any team. We could sit here and go like, common sense, that's obviously, but then we can come back and go like, we got to fill those gaps in the middle. Then you do that, then they run to the outside.
Yeah.
So, again, if you're just joining us, we haven't had anybody cross the goal line except on a penalty call. And that was Woodsboro on offense. And again, I'm going to speculate. I'm speculating. I don't know if that's number 1 for Pettis. I'll find out later. If we got a sophomore who is, I know he's a good athlete. Saw him last year as a freshman, Charles. But it may not be him. I say if it's number 1, it's Charles because his daddy wore that number, and he was quite the athlete for the Maroon. Oh, you got to be able to get that one. Got to make that tackle. That's number 1. Again, I'm going to find out later, but if it is, that's Trey Charles for Pettis. I saw him playing as a freshman on the varsity basketball team, which I was pretty sure he was going to be playing football as a freshman, and he would be a sophomore this year. Got a lot of the motions that his dad, if in fact that is him, and I could be all wrong. Got a receiver, and he's got it into the end zone. Bobbled it a little bit, but the receiver was open. So the first touchdown here in the scrimmage was the Pettis offense against Skidmore-Tynan's defense. Bobbled a little bit, but as a defense, you can't trust the receiver's going to drop a ball.
Yes.
You got to be there with better coverage. Let's see how they do in this round. 1 touchdown for the offense for the Pettis Eagles. You got a quarterback that can run. Flag comes in from the back end.
I see another flag on the offside.
I don't think there's been any play with flags. There's been at least 2 flags.
Yes.
There's never been a single flag thrown. So this was marked off against Pettis. We're not doing as much commentating because we're kind of taking in the action ourselves right now. We don't have numbers really. We have numbers, but we don't have names, and we're assessing too. That is Charles to the left side, I believe, for Pettis, and contained there well on the right side. I see Dean Carragher over there again. I don't know if they want to go his route again. Hennig was shaken up a little bit, number 21. I think he'll walk that off. Four yards on that carry by, I'm calling him Charles. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but and a nice young man, as is his father. Little slant route. They let him inside. Pettis got themselves a good little passing game from the little that we've seen on the last 2 drives. Yeah, my hitting the deer right. I had just bought a car. It didn't do too much damage due to my amazing driving skills. You like that one, all right? But yeah, it's going to be okay. It's going to require a little bit of work. Still drivable.
Now the deer.
The deer is not oh, and nice inside there. Who is that?
Number 6. Donovan Garcia.
Donovan Garcia. Also on Donovan. He's normally 40 during the regular season.
Yes.
And also plays a lot of sports. Basketball. I don't know if he's playing baseball, but he's in track and field and cross country.
No, I don't think he played baseball this year.
You gotta take a break somewhere, right? You know.
Yeah, I think Rodriguez taking basketball off. But he'll be doing powerlifting again this year.
Ray was I want basketball.
Yes. It was so heartbreaking his senior year.
Fumble.
And Enrique ends up with the ball.
You know, if that had been an actual that
would have been a touchdown run.
They would have called it the tuck rule with Tom Brady, but he could have taken that one all the way to the house.
Yes.
I know it's scrimmage, they call it dead, but that would have been a touchdown.
Yeah, it was a heartbreaker his senior year for Ray when
Yeah.
he broke his leg first game of the season.
I know the basketball was. I mean, he did football and then moved into basketball
did
and
football and cross country at the same time.
Yeah.
And then moved to basketball and then baseball and track. Yep.
Well, after that pass for a touchdown, Skidmore-Tynan stiffening up a little bit here, playing some better defense. Holding. I think he's going to throw the flag. That's holding. 40.
Well, there's 2 flags again.
That was a very clear hold. Again, we'll keep it. We'll just make our calls when the real season starts.
Yes.
Right now we're. This is our chance to say, hey, now wait a minute. That's got to. Mr. Rodriguez pull that flag. He was ready to pull that flag out.
Yeah, I still keep going back to when Eloy, I think it was a JV game, right? When he got hit from behind, he rolled over and just popped right back up and started running again. I'm all like,
That guy's
yes, he's
tough
like
Marine. Yeah, tough
They don't make
Marine.
him like that anymore.
Nah, that guy got they nailed, And Skidmore-Tynan scored a touch.
Yes.
It was a scoop and score at that point.
It was a
Yeah. I'm trying to remember who that was.
Century, wasn't it?
No, was it JV?
It was JV.
I just remember what I was going to tell our audience. We're seeing JV action as well, along with varsity, but I did commit to coach public address for junior varsity and junior high because it's so much fun. You're there for JV, might as well let's get junior high done too. We're gonna stream those home games. I haven't quite finalized the schedule. And of course, Ray Armidas, my partner here, has a green light too. But haven't really finalized whether we're going to on the road with junior high and JV. But we are going to bring you all of the home games. Sometimes the travel prohibits me from making everyone.
Yes.
My wife forgets who I am. As do I'm in the grandkid era now, so spend time with them too. Plus, the Natalia, Ray will be there, or Ray and I will be there.
I'll be there.
But there is a good chance I may have my daughter. I told her, I said, hey, don't give birth on the 29th. She's due on the 28th. So if she has a baby on the 28th, I'm in San Antonio, and Natalia, I already checked it all out. It's under an hour to get from the northwest side of San Antonio over to Natalia, and then I'll just come right back.
I have a cousin that lives in Shirts, and he said, Natalia, I'm going to go see Enriquez.
Yeah, absolutely. So the cool thing is...
Oh, he ain't going nowhere. A fumble.
Look who's there.
Donovan Garcia, Oscar Verreal.
Yeah, they
Dean
totally
Carriger.
contained that runner.
Yes.
That's the way it's done. I think you do that throughout the year, Ray. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, so Natalia, it was important, not that it all works out that way, but if I'm in San Antonio on the 28th or 29th, it's really a little closer
Yes.
to get to Natalia. And we're going to bring you the action, whether it's through ScoreCam, which is what you're watching, or whether it's through our OBS, which is a more high quality system with commercials and such. Good coverage over there by Santry, Ray. Santry making sure, even though it was a run, you got old Santry over here he was ready for that receiver out there. But as I mentioned, whether it's going to be on our OBS system or whether it's on this, our ScoreCam, we're going to bring you the action,
Right.
regardless. But one of the things, though, that we also do is on the home games, I do public address, so it sounds a little bit different. Ray gives me the spot as far as who tackles and who made the tackle. So you may get more of a home field feel to the home games the way you would see it if you were at home and we'll be in a press box. So we might not be bouncing all over the place. And then when we're on the road, we're at the mercy of whatever they give us. And a lot of times, Ray, as you know, we always ask, and if they don't provide, we find a nice little spot either on the home side or on the visitors, which we prefer visitor because on the road we're the visitors. But just to let you guys know that's kind of what we're going to be bringing you. So a slightly different feel, maybe a different platform, OBS or ScoreCam if you want to get technical. But we're going to try to bring all of those to you. Hey, during the bye, we might follow another team just to like I said, we support Skidmore-Tynan, Lady Cats, Bobcats, and we support the district. We support the area and into the region, into the state. And this is the greatest state in America. Sorry if people don't like me saying that, but Texas is the greatest. And the USA is the nation. God bless America. So we're going to try to, bring that all to you. And I have fun doing it. I know Ray does. And in case you don't know Ray Ramirez, he's a classy guy. Man. He calls it like he sees it, but he's always professional. I love the way he calls it. I'm the one that messes up a lot. And he got Ryan Franco to my left right now, and he runs the technical like nobody else. It's great having him there. He doesn't have room to talk.
No.
Because we don't let him. Can only be. Actually, when you go back to it, I always wondered, when back in Monday Night Football in the NFL, they had three guys up there.
Right.
You go back, and those of you who are younger, go to YouTube, and you got the old Howard Cosell telling it like it is, and then you had Dandy Don Meredith, and then you had Frank Gifford. And three guys calling a game, that's like a lot. I don't know how they did it, but
And
we got Woodsboro and Pettis now.
Woodsboro's on offense. Pettis is on defense now.
Wow, this is going. Oh,
High snap.
High snap. And while this is going on real quick, Ray, you still have the schedule there just to kind of talk about some of the teams. There's going to be for pre-district, and then we're going to go into district. And,
Right.
And the bye happens to fall perfect because the bye is separating them, and we happen to be the first team in our district to take the night off. But you want to? I'll show you action here with the Eagles, and Ray can run down the schedule one more time. This is our varsity football. Woodsboro and Pettis Eagles.
And again, starting next Friday, we are traveling away to Natalia at 7 o'clock, and that will be the earliest game, 7 o'clock next Friday in Natalia. the 5th of September, again, we are at home against Kennedy, 7:30. And the 12th of September, we'll be back at home against Yorktown at 7:30. And then the 19th of September, we'll be traveling to Odom. And that'll be right after that, like you said, our bye week. And we start district on the 3rd of October with Three Rivers. And that'll be in Three Rivers.
Three Rivers to launch it. And I would assume, other than Refugio, we're going to go bilingual. They're the team probably that we would. This is going to be a big game.
Yes.
Get past that team, and we're looking pretty good.
Yeah.
And then, of course, some more opponents that I know. And my understanding, Ray, is according to Blackjack Jailing, is next year, instead of driving to Santa Maria, he's going to get us Skidmore-Tynan Airlines.
No.
That was a drive.
Yes.
And I enjoyed last year in Santa Maria because we had I went with my sister and brother-in-law, and we ate at your recommended restaurant,
The Boot Company.
the Boot Company.
In Raymondville.
I'll give it to Ray Armidas. If he always recommends the great restaurants. I'm over here going, is there Dairy Queen on the way? And then Ray's like, the Boot Company.
Well, believe it or not, on Sunday we went to San Marcos and we stopped at Seguin at that Mexican restaurant we ate when we called that game in Seguin.
Yes.
Against Calhoun and Alice, I believe it was.
It was the playoff game. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we went and ate at that Mexican restaurant.
That was a good one. Yeah, that's where we met a lot of the Alice, some of the Alice people there.
Yes.
And that was, I believe, a surprise. Alice was going in pretty dominant into that game.
Yep.
So looking at we obviously flip-flop everything in that, like, we don't go to Santa Maria this year. They come here.
Right.
Because we went there last year. The first thing I think about is like, man, how far is this? I don't know if anything's going to beat that one, but...
Yeah, that was a long drive. And then when we got there, the stadium, like the way the lights blink every touchdown and the system going loud.
Yes, exactly.
That was the second part of the drive. That was like, oh my God.
I've learned so much about whether it's football and you and I got into what do you call it? We went to volleyball,
Right.
basketball for the girls and the boys, and then softball, baseball, and we even had an appearance with track and field. So we're trying to expand, but I love going to places, finding out, and you and I and Ryan, immediately Ryan thinks like, how strong is their Wi-Fi here? We're in Orange Grove the other day. And I was having some issues with my internet, and I emailed the gentleman. I don't know, he could have been the superintendent. I don't know, but very humble person. He got me all set up, and I truly appreciate Orange Grove. It was Orange Grove, Ryan's old alma mater. They took care of me.
Yeah.
And that means a lot because you're trying to reach there, and you don't always know. Looks like he may turn that corner, Ray. Not quite.
Oh, he slowed down. Yeah, Yorktown's another school that took care of me. The first year we started doing the football, I did basketball right after that. And Yorktown took care of me on that end when I did basketball.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and it helps, and that's why. And also, we got other within our district. And I'm gonna give this guy a shout out and a praise. I don't know if he's listening. He's probably calling his own scrimmage right now. The mighty Refugio Bobcats. I've got a shout out to Ryan Linney. It's like touchdown for Woodsboro. So Woodsboro scores a touchdown against Pettis. Pettis scored a touchdown in scrimmage against Skidmore-Tynan. But Ryan Linney from the Refugio Sports Network, you talk about a guy going above and beyond. There's things that he doesn't just help. He helps the entire district.
Yes.
He doesn't just help the Refugio Bobcats. What do you think? I was like, I think it was softball. And I said, hey, I can't get a hold of the roster. And he not only gives me the roster, he gives me like stats and it's like, so his template is like unbelievable. One sheet of paper, so I just used it and made my own. And his one little sheet of paper, you got both teams. Now it looks like I got Woodsboro going against, the Woodsboro offense
Just switched over.
continues, just
Yes.
coming the other way, kind of like what Pettis did with Skidmore-Tynan.
Right.
But Ryan Linney, thank you, Free Sports Network. He provides so much. So, when he asked me for something simple, I'm like, yeah. You're asking for a penny. You gave me a quarter. And I certainly appreciate that. I think we're here to help each other. But
Yeah, he did the same thing for baseball for me last year too.
yeah, he's a great guy. He's
He
a great
needed
guy.
some players' names pronounced, and I showed him, and he gave me a roster of his kid names and everything too, and it was
Absolutely. And where it helps, there it goes around the corner, Woodsboro. Showing some. Now that's where Dean Carragher would have been on that right
Yes.
side when Woodsboro was running it. So, even though Skidmore-Tynan's not out on the field right now, they're looking at these two teams because I'm like, hey, now we know
yes.
we played that just a little bit differently. But yeah, absolutely. One last shout out to Ryan Linney, Refugio Sports Network. Great guy. Great guy.
But Woodsboro and Pettis are in our basketball, baseball, and softball district,
Yes.
and track.
So when we were doing now the Eagles fans on this side, and now let's see what we get next. But you're absolutely right. You had when I got into softball, the first thing I asked our pitcher and catcher, Jolie Mann and Brogan Schmidt, was who do y'all look to? And I said Woodsboro. They were ranked number 1.
Yeah.
And it was Woodsboro. And I think in baseball it was Port A, right? Port Aransas. That's the one.
And
that
basketball also.
was, oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
The Port Aransas basketball, the Marlins, they were fun to watch.
Yes.
It was like fast break
Yeah.
basketball. Showtime.
Yeah.
It's
they don't have a football team, so they
Absolutely.
can travel. They can play basketball pretty much all season long.
absolutely.
But
They're pretty fine-tuned by then.
Ray Ray's junior year. That's when that freeze hit in Austin area and Pflugerville and all that.
Yeah.
We went up there to go work, and we were fortunate enough that, not to be mean, but our equipment broke down, so we were able to come down and watch the Port Aransas Skidmore game in Skidmore.
Yeah.
And Port Aransas had so many games won, and Skidmore actually ended up beating them that year. I think the score was like 27-25. It was a defensive game, big time defensive game, but Skidmore pulled it off, and
That's fun to watch.
oh man, it was amazing. I'm glad I got to see that game.
So at the 30-yard line, we have Skidmore-Tynan on offense against defense. Woodsboro. Oh, a nice pass to the middle. That's
Travis
Henry.
Henry.
And
And he's still up.
talk about a 15-yard gain for Skidmore-Tynan. Turning into a beautiful night after a rainy day. I don't know, dude. Did you get into rain? I was in San Antonio most of the
In
day.
Skidmore, when I was in Skidmore eating dinner, we got a little bit of rain, but that was about it.
I felt like it was following me.
Not really in Corpus.
You probably shouldn't be here. You may get struck by lightning. I'm here. Something's after me. I hit a deer. My car's banged up. But it's still Thursday night football. Not
Yes.
Friday night lights, but almost as good. And it will. Looking forward to it next Friday night. Off to the right.
And up the middle.
I'm not gonna put too much thought into the number and the player, because right now we're kind of guessing most of the time. We know number 8 Morgan Shannon. We know number 22 is Connor Santry, and the 44 was did you say
Anthony
was
Verdial.
Anthony Verdial.
Yeah. We do know some numbers and some
Yeah.
kids, but we don't know a lot of them.
That was nicely played on that left side by Woodsboro. Forward progress inside Woodsboro territory. Now Ray has gone through the roster, not the roster, the schedule, I should say, for varsity football. But again, first things first, next Friday night in 8 days, we will be in Italia taking on the Mustangs. Through the fingertips. Now, Hennig's going to be a good target for the quarterbacks, whoever's back there, more than likely once it all starts, Mason Swinney, but he's got that height. And we knew, like, things changed last year, Ray, when that running game started to be wide open passing, you know. And I know Coach Jalen doesn't want to give everything away. He mentioned that last week, but it's nice to see the versatility.
Yes. Yeah. Well, even like from the first scrimmage last year when you said, so how does it look? And I'm all like, oh man, it's crazy how much different it was from when Logan Shannon played. Now the way these guys are playing with Jalen taking over.
Absolutely.
It opened up the offense so much more, and it's amazing.
Of course, if you're the running back, you kind of like, wait a minute.
Yes.
But it is good. A little bit of combination running and passing. Rolling to the left side.
Oh, nice.
Like a first down.
And that was Uriales, I believe, on the catch. Maybe not. No, I'm sorry. No, it was Uriales on that catch.
He's gonna be a threat out there for Skidmore-Tynan, along with Travis Hennig and Morgan Shannon, multi-purpose player. Connor Santry now as a freshman.
And that was number 1, Dean Carriger, on the carry.
Coach is over there going like, hey. You got some maybe late hits during scrimmage, but you kind of have to appreciate the passion, right?
Yes.
As long as you don't cross the line in a real game and get 15 yards on you, because sometimes you got to pump your players up. And not only does it pump up the players, it pumps up the fans too.
Yes.
I know some coaches, some players, they exchange a penalty just for momentum sometimes. I know that hurts your team, but you're trying to, and I'm not condoning unsportsmanship. I'm not doing that at all.
And nice job by that offensive line to hold their stance while the defense was jumping offsides.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes that'll happen. I know they changed some of the rules in the NFL. A lot of times those rules fall down to the lower levels, and like you get too much penetration on defense, like to the quarterback, uninvited to the quarterback.
Yes.
They immediately stop the play. Like, no, I don't want to get him hurt.
But if you do notice, our offensive line too, they're not on a point stance. They're actually up on their, like a squat, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's different from last year too.
Penalty flag. There comes the flag. Yeah, Galloway 55 going in.
Brandon Galloway, another power lifter / state lineman representative also. No, him, because Enrique picks him up every morning for practice or brings him home after school from practice. So.
Brandon Galloway. Is he a senior?
I believe he's a junior.
Junior.
Yeah.
Well, and basically, guys, without getting too in depth, on a scrimmage, you get so many plays on offense, so many on defense, and if you don't get all the way to the end zone, you start over, and that's what they're doing here. If you don't make a first down, basically, fumble, and you don't want that either, an exchange. And there's one of those where, like with Enrique Ramirez, he'd have taken it home. He'd taken it to the house for a touchdown. That's a lineman's dream. Same with 67 for Woodsboro. That would have just kept going, and he'd have taken it in. It's just the game of football is just so fascinating. You know, trying to get from one end to the other without losing possession and get 10 yards in 4 plays, do it incrementally. It's a crazy game, but I love it.
Yeah.
To the right rolls the quarterback. To the middle.
Yeah, what's funny is that me and another guy that we work for, or he picks up firewood from us. We were talking about football the other day, and he's all like, man, I was the type of player that hated getting hit. He goes, I would try to just stay on the bench the whole time and not worry about playing. I was like, not me. I was the type of player that the harder I got hit, the more pumped up I would get. And I'm like, I'm going after you now.
There's some logic to that. And that's the thing, too, is when you're out there, is you cannot be afraid of getting hit. Because when you do that, you can kind of tell when players hesitate a little.
Yes.
You got one guy there, Shannon Colmanetto, right in front of us, man. They did not, they took it to the hole quickly. They were not timid going through that hole.
No.
But you also have to trust that offensive line.
Yes.
Hey, guy, we're gonna get that gap for you. You know.
And I think that's the end of Skidmore offense.
End of Skidmore offense, and Skidmore-Tynan not scoring as of yet in this scrimmage. And crossed the goal line. Woodsboro has 1 touchdown, and that was against Pettis, and Pettis scored theirs against Skidmore-Tynan. So I'm not running the scoreboard here at the scrimmage. I just have it ready to go. Next week it'll be Skidmore-Tynan, Natalia, and I can't remember what Natalia's colors are.
Natalia, I believe they're blue and white.
That's what I thought, blue. Yeah. What I usually do, if it's a team that we're not as familiar with, I go to their website. I'll just Google, I mean, some of them are pretty evident, like Orange Grove is orange. You have Woodsboro green, maroon Pettis.
Right.
But you get to some of them like Santa Maria. I'd never really been a part of that last year. This is interesting, the way you kind of line yourselves up for 3 teams. 2 teams going that way and 1 team going this way.
Yeah.
That's Pettis.
So I guess Skidmore or Woodsboro is going to have to come around and shake it.
Yeah, or you got to put your hand in between. I don't know. It's kind of cool. 3 teams right there. You got your phone, Ryan? Take a picture of that right there. I mean, I can grab it off here, but that's kind of cool seeing. Because there were 3 teams. Well, I don't see the scoreboard coming on.
No, I don't think they're doing a full.
Sometimes they'll do a live quarter.
Yeah.
But I don't see the scoreboard on.
But they were. I just heard Jalen say Varsity shake hands. JV's up next, so we might be getting JV action next. Might be Skidmore JV and Woodsboro JV.
We'll get a look at another look at James Carragher at quarterback, and like Connor Santry, who might be playing both, might see him out there. You'd like to see Skidmore-Tynan across the goal line, even if it's just a scrimmage,
right?
Just to show that you get that feel in you before you go into the regular season. Oh, and let's not leave out junior varsity next week on my daughter's due date. At home. The junior varsity will be in action next Thursday at home. Skidmore-Tynan will host Natalia. Now, looking at the schedule, Ray, junior high is not up till September 11th. Yeah, you're looking at the schedule. They're not on till 9/11, the day to remember.
Yep. 9/11.
And I think, is it Yorktown?
Yorktown.
Yeah.
And we are traveling over there. To Yorktown.
That's a travel for
Yeah.
junior high.
And then the 18th of September is against Odom at home. And then it's going to be 25th of September, Taft away. And then they start the 2nd of October to be start district with Three Rivers. And that'll be at home. Of course, they play opposite of where varsity's at.
Yes. So I forgive me, I had forgotten that game next Thursday, a week from tonight, in at Bobcat Stadium in Skidmore-Tynan.
Yes.
Junior varsity football will be on the schedule,
And cross country starts on the 28th, 23rd, or
This
tomorrow.
Saturday.
This Saturday.
That's tomorrow.
In
2 days.
Carter City. Yes.
Yeah. So you and I had you want to meet the cross country team? Head over to ST Bobcat Nation and ST Lady Cat Nation, and actually even Facebook ST Bobcat Nation, because the videos is there for cross country.
Is my niece running this year, Natalie Ramirez?
Yes, she
on there?
is.
She is.
And I did not know she was your niece.
Yes.
I believe I met someone related to her who I went to school with. And I don't know I forgot what the relation, I don't know if it's grandmother, but Becky, I think is.
Becky Gonzalez?
Yes.
Okay, that's her grandma, which is her mom's mom.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I and her grandfather
Is Danny
Yeah.
Gonzalez. Yes.
Danny Gonzalez. And I met them. I didn't know that, but I knew them from school.
Yeah.
And Natalie is also not only cross country. Natalie
Volleyball
Ramirez
varsity player.
is volleyball varsity. Does a great job out there. The digs and the sets, amazing. Usually playing that back row. I'd like to see a little bit of. I want to see a break through a little bit, Ray. This is JV action. Skidmore-Tynan on offense versus Woodsboro's JV, I think, is your understanding.
Yes.
What we heard Coach Jalen yell out.
Yeah. So if you ever meet Natalie's dad, that's my younger brother,
Okay. And his name is?
John. John
right.
Ramirez, which you have a son named John Ramirez,
Yeah, I
don't
sure
you?
do. What's his middle name?
Eric.
I got
John Eric.
I got a John Anthony. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm putting it together now.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
Yeah.
Great volleyball player.
And if you do junior high volleyball, if you ever call
trouble.
a little girl named Skyly Peña, that's one of my nieces also. She's in junior high volleyball, 7th grade junior high volleyball.
So Skyly Peña.
Yep.
Okay. Man, you know what? It's been fun, and I know you were doing some other games even before I was, Ray, like basketball.
Yep.
And what's been fun, and you probably feel the same way, is getting to connect the dots between, I know who your dad is.
Yes.
Or I know who your grandpa is. Or,
Yes.
And it's exciting.
Oh yeah. Yes. And even when people come up to us, like when we're on the stands, and be like, "Man, thank you all for, streaming the game. I get to watch while I'm at work." That's just a great feeling too. Like knowing we can have that connection with people.
That's good, because usually I get, why'd y'all mess up so much? No, I'm just kidding. Why did y'all mess up so much? I'm okay with if we miss a call or something. I just want to make sure our technology is
Yes.
good. Our camera, our video, our audio. If you get to watch it, then yes, it's important to have the technology and to make the right call. But you guys can forgive us if we call I remember one individual, my very first year. I was so proud. I was doing public address announcing. It was my first year. It was halftime of my first game. And a guy stops me and goes, You called the 29-yard line. I'll never forget it. He goes, it was the 28. And of course you go, thank you for noticing.
Yes.
I'll never forget that, man. It's like, and I have this curse, Ray, that I remember the bad things more than I do the good things. Of course, I'll never forget the year that, my first year, I learned a lot, man. A gentleman walked into the press box. I had forgotten the national anthem. And I wasn't trying to dishonor America. I was new. I didn't know. Nobody was lined up, you know. I wasn't making excuses. But you live and learn, but you don't forget those
Right.
moments. What are we? We're going to... Oh, and a nice pass.
And there goes
To the
JV
house.
Skidmore. And that is number 2 for Skidmore.
Nicely done. And I was wanting Skidmore to cross the goal line one time at least. Every team has crossed the goal line once, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll get the... We're going to have a cameraman, Ryan Franco, to my left, unless
He quits on us.
unless he quits on us. He's holding out like Micah Parsons right now. He wants an extra $1 million.
I can give him $1,000 grand.
Hey, you know, you hear these athletes, and they're always like, they're making like billions of dollars, and they go, it's not about the money. Ray, you and I can honestly say
It's not about the money.
it's not.
Yes.
It certainly isn't about the money. Of course, we're not professionals, but if you can get a little bit out of what we give y'all. So what happened there, because Skidmore-Tynan didn't use up all their offensive plays, they'll start over. They scored. Skidmore-Tynan with a we'll call it a touchdown. Each team with a touchdown. That's good. Every team can go away knowing that we crossed the goal line. But right now, Skidmore-Tynan on offense, and as Ray pointed out, it's the junior varsity.
And you are a Bobcat, Skidmore Bobcat graduate, correct?
I am. I'm going to show my age. Class of 1980. I'm the class of 1980.
I was born 2 years before that.
Wow. That puts you at about the class of
97.
97.
Yeah. And
Ryan, you're a high school class of what?
98.
So you and Ryan are pretty close.
Actually, same year born.
really 78?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all were born the same year? Oh,
Yeah. But I'm from good old Hebronville, Texas.
Hebronville, the Longhorns.
Yes.
Yeah, I went to school at Skidmore-Tynan all 14 years.
They had extra grades back then.
They wanted us to be real smart. Good run there on the right side by Skidmore-Tynan. And as I mentioned, Ryan Franco from Orange Grove will be running a camera when we get fully loaded here. But yeah, and now you know where we're from, right? Ray Armidas, he's a Bobcat right now. He's got so many going, but he is an alum of Hebronville. And Ryan Franco to my left is from Orange Grove.
But I love the Bobcats. I got my daughter, C1A, graduated in 22. Ray graduated in 24. Now I got Enrique as a senior, and I got Juan Luis as a 7th grader. So I just love Bobcats.
It's a good culture, and I know Coach Blackjack Jailing. There we go. Coach Jailing is building a culture, a positive culture. You heard it over. I was hearing it over here on my left side from Will Santry. Just the culture just feels so good.
Yes.
And he's not only the head football coach; he is the athletic director and head football coach.
And he's also the head baseball coach.
And the head baseball coach. And of course, now, following volleyball, working a lot with the head volleyball coach, Holly Vasquez, who is also assistant athletic director. They're just building and then I can't tell you all the names of the coaches out there right now. I can name a few. Coach Stowe is always so awesome with us. Coach Tim Stowe, Catherine Stowe, Coach Stowe. She gave me so much information.
Well, I know Coach Vaughn Coach Salinas. Coach Salinas has been there a long time.
Absolutely, great guy. Coach Solis.
Solis. Yeah.
We're gonna leave somebody out. I know it. Is it
Coach
Vic?
Vaughn. And I know they got 3 new coaches, which I'm not familiar with them yet. I believe one of them's from Aransas Pass, and I'm not sure where the other 2 are from.
Well, one of the things, and I just added a little bit to my list, so maybe we can have a coach introduction. It's hard to get everybody together, and I know that, but maybe along with the players are introducing themselves in cross country, volleyball, and then hopefully next week in football, if I'm around. But if we could get the coaches to do one of those, get the coaches lined up.
Wide open is number 18.
Nicely done, Ray.
Yes.
You don't see 18 too many.
Right there, you see Enrique on the film right there, number 86 with the shirt.
Yes. Okay. He's kind of called it a night, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can see they're calling it. They've already. This is varsity.
He's a little tired. We had to be at practice yesterday morning at 6:30 for weight room. Go to school all day. Go to football practice after school, and then we had the bowling league last night from 7. We didn't end it until about 11 o'clock last night.
Oh no!
So he's a little tired from yesterday.
Yeah, that's. I'll tell you something. And if anybody hasn't met, first of all, if you haven't met Ray Ramirez, he's an amazing class act. But his kids are all amazing, man. They're so respectful. Down to Juan Luis, right? Down to he's such a cool guy.
He's actually the one that noticed you at Sonic the other day in Beeville.
Yeah, I saw him calling, and you don't see that. I mean, normally young kids, when they see old people like me, it's like, but this guy, he comes up to me and he gives me a hug, and I just love that. That's you're bringing your kids up great. Ray smile, man. You even put him on the video when we were at Sonic, and Siboney. I took pride in getting to know her name, Siboney.
Yes.
And and Enrique.
Yeah.
Let's not forget who's out on the field right now.
Yeah. What's funny is a lot of coaches didn't know that Enrique and Ray were related. They just thought they had the same last name. They're like, "That's your brother?" Like, yeah.
Yeah, you have a legacy with the name, like the Shannons.
Yes.
The Shannons, you get that, and you get one player, and the next player, and the next player.
Yeah.
And before you know it, you got like, man, okay, I can see the similarity here.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
See if they can.
Oh, hit the backfield.
Matt, he was met head on right there. Penalty flag at the end.
Comes out at the end.
Yeah, a little extracurricular.
Yeah.
That's why they blow the whistle. I love NFL films, the classics. I love to watch them on YouTube and on 30 for 30 and all those. I'm just a sports nut. And of course, the Ice Bowl, my Dallas Cowboys losing in the Ice Bowl, which was negative blah 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 in Green Bay. That the whistle, when they blow the whistle, they didn't use the whistle because the whistle was frozen to their mouth, and when they would take it out, it was bleeding their lips. So they literally, in that Ice Bowl, they literally just said, stop. Okay. They had to tell the players to quit because they couldn't blow a whistle.
Right.
It was a crazy. I'm not that old, right? But nicely done, right inside the 6-yard line. That's my number 2. Thank you. But
and I think that's it. That'll be
they got close.
Yes. The one I always remember about the Cowboys, I believe, was in 91, 92 when Leon let the Dolphins win.
That was like an Ice Bowl.
Yes.
It was Thanksgiving.
That's the one I always remember.
Yeah.
Leon let.
And you hear the announcer going, Leon let. It's in one of those one of the top 20 bloopers. But the number one blooper, infamous, and I believe his name was Jim Marshall, played for Minnesota. He recovered a fumble, and he ran it the wrong way.
Oh, wow.
Which was a safety because and the opponents go up to him and pat him on the back. Dude, you ran the wrong way.
You're the best player on our team.
I think they still won the game, and I believe he ended up redeeming himself to a degree. That's pretty bad. Then Leon Lett was known for another one in Super Bowl 27. He was holding the ball down low. Going to the end zone.
Yep.
And Don Beebe came and swiped it out.
Yes.
And so I don't know why we're talking about bloopers. Probably because all the mistakes I make, but absolutely. Well, we know Pettis has gone home. Look at their stands.
Yes.
There's only 2 players left. 5 fans left. Ray and I were going to try to take that press box, but I don't know. We're still in scrimmage, and
So I'm guessing we're switching offense and defense now.
so that's our JV
Defense.
defense. And let's see how they can defend. So it's good. Ray, each team has scored a touchdown here in scrimmage. Skidmore-Tynan coming close toward the end there.
Yes.
But they ran out of their allotted number of plays, as Ray mentioned. But still, they showed great effort there. That pass, that was number 18. I don't know who number 18 is, but we're looking forward to it. Again, just to let everybody know, once again, we're going to be streaming and public address announcing next Thursday in Skidmore against Natalia. Oh,
And not going nowhere.
stop. I didn't tell you. Did I tell you when the game was over at Bimbo Palito Blanco?
No.
The pickup holding all the officials stopped, and they yelled at me.
Oh, yeah, I heard
about
him yell
that,
at
right?
you.
And I had to throw something at him. And I don't mean throw something at him physically. I put up my phone and I go, hey, does anybody lose a phone? And he goes, no. They were looking for their phones, and I go, oh, this must be one of y'all's because it says 40 missed calls. And gotta hold on, wrap them up. Gotta wrap them up. Penalty flag again for extracurricular activity.
I think it would have been better if you had a flag and you would have said, one of y'all left y'all's flag out in the field. See how many of them would have checked their pocket.
Yeah, exactly. Or the embarrassing time, and I'm not making fun of any disabilities, but the old phrase about, what are you, blind?
Yes.
And one ref, it was, I don't know where, we were under the bleachers, and he literally was pulling his glasses out when I said that. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. I said, no, that's okay. He was a very friendly guy, but...
It was that guy that said it. You didn't see him.
Yeah, you didn't see him. All right. Woodsboro offense, JV versus... Oh, what a
hit
stick!
right away.
That's a nice... JV's putting in some good action here, Ray.
Yeah.
You know, again, I'm a sports nut.
And you hear the varsity players cheering them on.
Absolutely, look at them. They're already in their street clothes. No, not street clothes, but... You know, that's important right there. Cheering on your underclassmen. They're
Yeah.
And now look what it's going to do to him here. Another play that's going to be, if I can point to the right way. I was in between the varsity and the JV. But there was back again, being a sports fanatic, at commercials there was a guy, and I loved his voice. It was you make the call, and they would give a call at the commercial, and you would try to find out, you know, is this legal? Da, da, da. And then they go to a commercial. When they came back, they would give you the answer, like, you make the call.
Right.
You were supposed to make the call. It was just fun stuff. Incomplete. We got a 3-member team here for ST Bobcat Nation football, guys. On some of the other sports, we tend to split up. Ray does his, I do mine, and we try to cover more. But football, we feel like we need a 2-man team, 2-man broadcast, 2-person broadcast. Certainly, if you're out there as the female persuasion, if you will, and you guys want to ever get up here and talk, join us, hey, just send me a message. And Ryan with the technical. But this is who you're going to get. If there's situations arise when someone can't make it, we think we still have enough in place where we can still run the show.
Fumble, and I believe
Skidmore-Tynan. They're fired up, right?
Yes, they are.
But this is your football crew. Ray Ramirez, Ryan Franco, and my name is Amador Ramirez. That's nice. That's number 18, but wasn't that the receiver earlier? Fired up there, aren't they?
Yeah, that varsity team.
You don't want to get too fired up and hurt and injure the JV guys. All right, here we go. Whistle. God, it turned out to a beautiful night here.
Yes.
After the dark clouds were following me all day. Ryan, what's the temperature?
It's about 77.
79.
Hey, we're in the 70s. 79 degrees with very little wind.
To the outside.
Gotta get him. Gotta get out there. Of course, we have the Woodsboro fans on our side. I don't.
Yes.
You know, I see some green. I see a lot of purple. But it's good to have a rep come out and support your players. And we're not going to see these teams in the regular season. So not that even if we did, we're still going to wish them the best, the Woodsboro Eagles out there and the Pettis Eagles as they head into their season. A lot of times what we might do return the favor, an offensive stick, and then that was a hit on the offense and on the defensive side.
Yes.
Of course, I'm already committing other teams, but certainly the Refugio Sports Network carries their broadcast coverage.
Right.
Trojan Network covers with David Garcia III and his team. And then there's 364 Sports who got us going. There's the Tolosa Midway Warriors. But aside from that, good stop. Aside from that, Ray, still going. Flag. There's a lot of flags going. I don't know these.
Yes.
A lot of. But we don't have like representation in North Lee County, so maybe thinking outside the box. Maybe we could follow Pettis on that bye game so that everybody gets a chance to see Pettis.
Yes.
If you're out there in Pettis, we'll try to maybe do a game. That's what BB Adamas and I would do when
Well, let me see
when we were in with Kicker 106 along with Big Dan.
Our bye is Friday in September. Last Friday in September, correct? Let's see.
Is it?
Let me see if I can pull up Pettis' schedule.
They're going to be in Santa Maria. Never mind. Never mind. We try to maybe.
Actually, they are going to be at home against Ben Bolt. It should be September.
On the day.
No, it's August, right? No, September 29th. September 26th.
That's our bye.
That's our bye.
And
they will be here
Pettis
against Ben Bolt.
Yeah.
At 7 p.m. Non-district game.
Well, we heard a stick there. When somebody gets drilled a little bit. I don't want to speak too early, but I haven't seen any. I know Travis Hennig, he's done for the night, but it looks like he's walking okay now. Got a little beat up.
Yes. And that's the problem with Ironman football. If one person gets hurt, it changes the whole outcome of a team.
And still getting in shape too.
Yes.
And still hot weather. They're going to have a lot of cramping this Friday night. No, they should just play on this side of the field. It's easier for me, Ryan. We can see y'all better if you just play on this side. It dawned on me, I'm using my phone, and I hope I didn't miss any the babies being born. Swinging him down 62, and also in their number 60. I hope you guys have enjoyed our very casual call today, because we're just kind of getting ourselves ready to in scrimmage. And again, just to reiterate, we'll be in our press box on Thursday with JV action a week from today, and doing public address as well as streaming it in a home field way. You'll see what that is next week. Out to the left side. Still going. You got to do better you got to be a better job of containment. And then next Friday night, when we're on the road, we'll probably be flying a little bit more, as far as bringing it to you in a very dynamic way. But we'll do the same at home. It's just that we're doing dual duties like we did. It's a little harder, right, Ray?
Yes.
But it does help having Ryan focus on our players and camera. And we're not at multi-camera level yet, you know. We're not really running we got a very low budget system. So if you watch, kudos to incomplete. Kudos to the Refugio Bobcats. They do have a little bit more implemented. Ryan Linney with the replay and so forth. That is great. They're doing great, and we'd like to. I'm not in the competition. We're not in competition with anybody, but certainly, if you see something you like, you're sort of like, hey, can you talk, you brainstorm, and again, reiterating Ryan Linney, he's done a lot to help us get situated. And it looks like they're going to call it.
Yep.
This is it. Not call it, but this is it. That is the end of the scrimmage. We'll wrap it up real quick. Let me zoom all the way out. From Pettis, Texas, North Beach County, Ray Ramirez, Amador Ramirez, and also Ryan Franco, who's on deck to run our technology. The final score. There is no final score, Ray.
0-0.
I always ask Ray this question at the end of every game, and I know this is only scrimmage. Each team crossed the goal line one time. Skidmore-Tynan almost had their second go across touchdown, if you will. But I always ask Ray this question. I'm going to do it every time. Ray, your thoughts and assessment on this scrimmage compared to last week?
I think it's about the same. I think the team's still trying to get to know each other a little bit better, play together a little bit more. But they got some things to work on, and some things they did good. So, like you said, kudos to the coaching staff for getting these boys the way they are right now. Having these boys believe in the program that Jalen put in place. But it's fun to watch. All the passing, running, it's fun to watch.
Were you as surprised about number 1 Dean Carragher?
Yes, that was a surprise player.
Yes. Where'd he come from? Now, when you told me he's the son of Thomas Carragher, who was was a Bobcat and A&M College Station Aggie, Okay, now it makes sense. You know, it's kind of in the blood a little bit. The same way with James Carragher, son to Will Carragher. So we got some Carragers out there that name is not in my distant memory, and a great job by them and so forth. You know, you go to the other sports, Samantha Shugarrett, who is also a name that is prominent back in my day. Dina Shugarrett, her grandmother, and there's just names that keep resurfacing.
Right.
And cool thing about it is I know that yeah. Look who we have coming up. Sivone. Skidmore-Tynan Bobcat. And so Ray, that sums it up. I just had fun. I mean, I'm not gonna get into. There was a lot of good things I saw. Carragher on that right side, that hit, that was like, wow. I think we're going to be surprised. Not surprised, but we're going to continue to see Mason Sweeney wheel and deal and sling it out to Urdiales. And I can't wait to see Connor Santry when he gets fully going in this.
Right.
We saw Colmenero, who is always a good guy to plug in on in the backfield. And then, of course, I think that was Logan Shannon, right? If I'm correct. So we're gonna miss Colton Lopez. How can you not miss that guy?
Right.
We're gonna miss Chase Shannon. We're gonna miss those, but you got a Swinney in there, and then you got some in the backfield coming up. I think Coach hasn't shown us everything.
No. I don't think he's pulled all his cards out yet.
No, he hasn't. Even player-wise.
Yes.
And that's why Urdiales, last week's interview, he said, can't tell you everything. Coach said the same thing. We're not going to give you everything. So, anyway, Ray, thank you. We look forward to it one more time. The next time we're going to be running behind this camera will be a week from tonight, Thursday. One of us will be there. Two of us will be there. Three of us might be there. And that is the JV taking on Natalia at home. And we'll bring you the game from there. And then in 8 days, next Friday night, a week from tomorrow night, our guys right here, the Varsity, not everybody, the Varsity will be heading, this JV and Varsity, will be heading on the road to Natalia on the road game to start the season. Non-district, but we're looking forward to it.
There goes Kevin Wittenauer.
There you go. and of course you see good old Enrique Ramirez right there, who will be number 70 probably, right?
Yes.
Anyway, we better go and eat. Ryan already promised me dinner.
At Dollar General?
At Dollar General. Yeah, he says he's got a coupon for I don't know, Taco Bell. That's not what. Well, I don't want to say. Hey, but there's next week we're going to go through some of those restaurants that we definitely enjoy.
Yes.
Skidmore's Taqueria. Those are cool. Is it Vallarta and Skidmore?
Skidmore, yeah, Vallarta.
Skidmore-Tynan Vallarta. I put Skidmore-Tynan Vallarta. Anyway, one last time, Ray Ramirez, Ryan Franco. My name is Amador Ramirez, and you've been watching ST Bobcat Nation, and it's been a great scrimmage. It's time for the real season coming up here next Thursday JV, next Friday Varsity. And again, good night, everyone, and God bless.